what are those voice actors actually thinking? This is going to be really bad. This is going to be really, really bad. Oh, hey, what's up, YouTube? My beloved husband, Kyle Kennedy, my fellow iStimmer fans and followers, and my heartfelt climbers and subscribers. This is your health leader, Magnique, and the Walking F and Go to my son. I didn't quite see you there. How's everyone doing today? So, apparently, I did poll not that long ago, like a day ago at least, and a lot of you, mostly 84% of you, want me to discuss that anime voice actors want to work with SAG. Oh boy, it's like freaking signing a contract and not even looking at the fine print. But anyway, if you guys really ready for this? Alright, but before I start, you guys, I want to tell all of you that's watching this video, press that like button. And if you guys are new to my channel, we put my high-five clap, you have to smash and punch the subscribe button and ring the notification bell for upcoming vlogs, upcoming merchandise, which is coming soon. I'll be making a website for your wonderful fans out there, making wonderful t-shirts with my face on it, with different poses and funny faces, and of course, different emotions, alright? And of course, as well, if you guys really want to check out my latest vlogs, you'd be happy to check it out as well. That's only part of the Hellfire Club, okay? And of course, down in the description down below, please follow me on my social media platforms. You can always DM me for information about merchandise, thumbnail making, video editing, or interesting things in the future, alright? That's only you can follow me on my Twitter, my Instagram, my blog posts, my Pinterest, my Discord, my Twitch. And of course, as well, down in the description down below, please check out my beloved husband, Kyle Kennedy. His channel is so unique and so talented, so he finally reached 136 subscribers. That's very wonderful for him to do, and it's still growing. I just hopefully you guys check him out. And of course, if you guys in the publishing business like Scholastic, HarperCollins, or anything relating to fantasy or even horror, or even a mixture of both. My husband is super talented when it comes to writing, and of course his drawing is so unique and phenomenal. I'm saying to myself, my husband's so talented in both of his unique talent, alright? And he does have talent and a wonderful skill of both writing and art, alright? Love you, honey. So let's get back to the video. So why is it that the voice actors that does anime, and of course animation as well, want to work with SAG? So I've been looking all over Twitter, and it was all over my newsfeed, and of course a friend of mine sent me this, that voice actors want to work with SAG. If you guys don't know who SAG is, it's a big corporation that work with actors in Hollywood, California. Like, they do contracts here and there, but you guys already heard the news when they trying to protest, by not working with AI. And I definitely have an argument statement about this, because from what I hear, it seems that SAG is breaking their promise. It's like breaking a vow on your wedding day that is clearly not, specifically the reason why they're doing this. But apparently they decided to have a Julius Caesar moment by backstabbing celebrities and saying that, oh no, we're not working with AI, when clearly they said, psych, we got you now, you celebrities and voice actors. We want to work with AI. We want your voice into the mix. And apparently they all went saying, what? Oh hell nah. Something like that. They were pissed. And now we figured out that the whole thing is going out of place, and these voice actors are now protesting. So all this time, all these years, they decided to protest. All these anime voice actors you probably know and love, they decided to protest again. This time, they want newer contracts, making sure they get no AI involvement. And it's making it very difficult for SAG and the president of SAG, which probably you all know who the president of SAG is. I think you guys probably know as a she, and she's an actress, and you guys know her from The Nanny, and that's Fran Drescher. I think she's the president of SAG. I'm not sure. I gotta look it up, unless you guys see it from the articles behind me or beside me. So I'm just guessing is that she thought that it was like a victory lap, like at the finish line once everything was over, like the Olympics was over. But apparently not. So here we go again, back to square one with all these voice actors protesting. Look, you knew what the consequences were when you signed that contract. You knew what you're up against. You're going to Hollywood, the most outdated, most toxic world in the planet. And you realize what you have done? Like, for starters, you knew that they're going to have a contract that involves AI because you know that we're against other countries and places like Japan, China, Europe, and everyone's so advanced with these technologies that the US is so far behind. And you realize the big issue is that we had to be controlled by AI. How we control our voices, how we control based on art and media, all these kind of things is all run by AI. And this is why I try not to argue a friend of mine, and he's a fellow YouTuber I follow on here. I try to tell him that it's not that I don't like AI. It's just I have a bad feeling about it. It just gives me the chill because I rather draw, I'd rather have me and my husband draw because we all artists here instead of having a computer digitalizing and computing and coding specifically what drawing do I want. It was not okay. It has the quality, but it's like a hit or miss, and that was kind of causing a stir because if you guys remember, I think it was like a while ago or a month ago or a year ago that I think a voice actress named Gray De Lazille, I think I pronounced her last name wrong. Forgive me if I butcher it. And she was the voice of Daphne, Sam, and Vicky, and a few others. She's very iconic. I love her work, and I love her voice acting. It's just that she got scammed. I think she paid this person to do art based on AI. She wasn't expecting it, and she knew the consequences, and she kind of like wasted $500 on a drawing of Daphne being AI related. And that kind of shocked me how she got scammed because she saw that there was someone's background, there's someone's feet or arm in the picture, and she didn't figure that out till later on. And it's like, I don't blame her that she didn't, recognize the picture till later on. I don't blame her. It's just like she figured it later on, like, oh, what's that over here? That this person just scammed me. What did I just do? You know what you just done? You spent $500 on a drawing instead of having somebody actually doing the drawing itself, like hand sketched it, and then they can digitalize doing the whole paintbrush with IBS Paint or any kind of workshop that these artists use, especially myself and my husband does. Why can't you do it like that instead of having a computerized Terminator do all the work for you? Look, AI is so advanced that, okay, if it's going to invent medicine, are we going to be like hamsters, or are we going to be like rats? Are we going to be experimented on to see if, we find a cure for cancer, or we're going to find a cure for the measles or chickenpox or any kind of illness that's uncurable? Are we going to figure that out? Are we going to be tested? Is that the whole point? Because I don't trust no computerized pill that's going to cure someone's cancer. I'm not going to trust any kind of liquid medicine that's going to have a barcode in it that is going to like track me anywhere. It's not that I'm afraid. Well, technically I am afraid. I just don't want anything relating to AI to begin with. I rather like the things I'm doing right now. I like the tablet I'm using. I like when everything's fine. I like it when I do hand drawing, which I have a sketch pad, I have a tablet, I have pencils, I have color pencils, I have markers, the list goes on. I'm an artist. Kaim, he has the laptop. He can do anything he wants. He has his tablet to do his digital art, which coming soon, by the way. He's doing his animation that me and him are working on, so stay tuned for that for upcoming details. But other than that, you don't need AI to control every speck of your media life. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, and this is for voice actors in general. If you knew what you're signed up for, you know what's going to happen, and you know what's going to happen. And it's the same thing with other voice actors that did these kind of situations where some person from a convention, and I think I forgot her name, she was at Comic-Con or some kind of convention in the States, and some fan was recording her voice, and all of a sudden she didn't expect it that they tweaked her voice to do some kind of fan dub, and she didn't sign up for it, right? I mean, there are some actors or voice actors that will do requests, but now since they're charging it now in a higher rank price, they feel uncomfortable. They don't like being dubbed by inappropriate drawings or just in general. But you know what these fans want in life. They want your voice to be in their drawing, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just what you're gonna be, doing in online, where your voice is going to be sending to. That's why sometimes the internet is not a great place to have something being sent out there. I'm not saying the internet is a bad place, it's just like a hit or miss. It's the same thing with AI. AI can probably help with certain things, but not everything. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Well, technically I am, but it's not that I'm against it. It's just I'm against it when they try to replace actors. They're trying to replace anyone that has a creative mind set. And you decide to have everything digitalized. You want to be hands-free. You want everything to be robots everywhere, which that's what's going to happen. And George Orwell did say in his book in 1984 that we're going to be controlled by these kind of like machinery, and the eye will watch us. And that's the truth. So if you guys want to read the book of George Orwell, I highly recommend it, 1984. Definitely read it. It's a great book. And I'm not sponsored by him, by the way. And yeah, I'm just saying that these voice actors, getting back to that, I just think they gotta be careful, when it comes to contract writing or even signing up to these kind of things, especially with working with SAG. SAG is a competition like no tomorrow. It's a higher level rank. I understand for a fact that these voice actors want to be paid more, and that's the problem. Guys, look, the people who are watching my video right now, my true fans out here, listen up. These voice actors are living in a wage that is very affordable. I think, in my opinion, it's like around $14 per hour or less, or maybe more. I could be wrong, depending on the studio. I'm guessing that's how much Crunchyroll is paying their voice actors, because since Funimation is going downhill, which we already know, and Cartoon Network is already gone, and Boomerang is gone, and all these studios are gone. All these animation studios are going to the dirt, and it's never going to come back because of both AI and of course the woke things. Because not everyone's watching the cartoons, everyone decides to watch something else, everyone's interested in anime. But now, since anime is already getting popular, it seems that Japan is not don't want to cooperate with AI either, even though they are very advanced with their own technology, their own advancement of making everything very futuristic. I mean, look at Japan. Japan is very unique when it comes to making everything very spot on when it comes to technology. I mean, they have vending machines for medicine, for food, for supplies, everything. They're so advanced when it comes to even for medicine, and they are so clean when it comes to making sure no one eats and walks at the park or in the sidewalk, because they want everything to be clean as it is. And I see a lot of YouTubers who travel to Japan, even though they say it's very clean. And I'm going to say this right now that not when they're having their trash out, is very, yes, it gets very smelly in the summertime because of the heat, and you don't want to smell that. But other than that, Japan is very, very interesting to begin with. And getting back to the voice actor, sorry to go off topic, but I want to let you guys understand this, because we are living in an environment where we're going to be taken over by computers one day. And this is what George Orwell was afraid of. We always look through our tablets, phones, and everything that's technology, and we're always going to be glued on it no matter what. And it's going to be a dangerous game, and this is what is going to happen. And getting back to the voice actors, I just think in my mind that they got to be careful what they see in the contract. And I know it's a big money thing when it comes to working for a big studio like SAG. I know you want money, guys. I know you do. But is it that really worth it? We, the fans, always go to your conventions. We do pay for your merchandise like posters, Funko Pops, an autograph or two, which probably costs an arm and a leg. Guys, you gotta chill with the autographs pricing. I understand you're trying to make a living, but an autograph that's gonna cost you an arm and a leg, for instance, I seen voice actors will charge freaking $80 for an autograph, and it's not a big thing for me. I'm not trying to complain, but if you're an A-list voice actor star, I don't know, trying to list anyone on top of my head, but I know that you're trying to check the price because, like, for goodness sake, like $20 plus tax on an autograph, or better yet, like 80 for two autographs plus tax, and 40 for a voice recording request, and 60 for for a personal autograph, and the price goes on and on and on. You gotta realize, yes, you gotta earn a living. You gotta pay the rent or mortgage. You gotta pay your insurance. You gotta pay whatever fee there is in your livelihood. But us, the customers, are had to suffer too because the whole crisis of the inflation. And I'm not trying to speak politics here, you guys, but I'm trying to put my point here because I understand we gotta pay for groceries, bills, everything. But it seems these voice actors are going out of hand when it comes to this. I'm just saying, putting my life on the line here because going to Target or any grocery store is getting outrageous. And you guys can agree that's watching this video right now. It's like $10 for a box of Cheerios or cornflakes, and $20 or more over a small bottle of olive oil, and a bag of croutons would cost you like $2, and a bag of apples or lemon or any kind of fruit or vegetable would cost you like $6 per pound. And once you pull up to the cash register and you realize the total and you realize you only have 4 groceries and it's going to cost you $126, even with a membership thing, even though they will slash the price in half, even though it goes to 120, 119, give or take, it's still a lot. And I've been to the grocery store. Don't think I don't go outside as much doing YouTube videos all day, you guys. I actually go out to the grocery store with Kaim, and it's crazy expensive. Me and Kaim can barely put food on the table, and finding another job is very hectic. You think that, oh, finding a job is so easy. No, it's not. I've seen how people struggle every day. Trying to make a job, trying to find a job is not that easy. I'm not trying to sound angry at you guys for thinking like that. I'm just saying there are some people out there who are so hardly criticized, thinking that it's easy. Stop complaining. It is not easy. It's not. Finding a couple of jobs just to earn a living is not that easy. Look what's happened to the voice actors. They're trying to go from one studio to another. This is why they're doing this. They're going from Crunchyroll to SAG, which is a high-end Hollywood voice acting business when they want to work for either Disney, DreamWorks, Pixar, Warner Brothers, anything that involves with voice acting, anything they want to put their foot in the door. That's why they're struggling. They're like us. We're all struggling to make a living. So I can understand their frustration. But then again, they realize oh my god, SAG is going to work with AI? I thought we went from one city to another to avoid AI. What's going on? So this is what's happening, guys. But just to wrap this up, you guys, I'm not trying to attack any voice actors that are going protesting again. I'm not oh my god, again with the protesting garbage. Why don't you just tell them to remove the contract? Try to make some organization where don't you have a meeting right now with them and try to sit down with them. That's what I want to say. That's just what I want to tell anyone that wants to be voice actors in the future, right? If you want to be a voice actor, and this is for everyone that's listening to my video, I want you guys to hear me out, okay? Stop using the voice actor as a tactic. I see it all the time, and not to change the subject about the video I'm doing right now, I want you guys to listen up. I've seen this all the time on social media platforms, okay? When you say you're a voice actor, when you say you're a musician, when you say you're an artist, when you say you want to do something best for the world, okay? Stop putting in your bio, okay? You're not technically a voice actor. And when someone calls you out on some things, and when someone figures out your true ideal, alright? Don't get all hissy fit. Don't get all worked up when someone caught you in a lie. Because it happens a lot with some people. Yes, we can fan dub our art drawings. We can fan dub people's animations. We're not saying that. If you're really a voice actor, see how complicated for them is in life to find a contract, to find a studio to get voice acting roles. Tell me that. Because for those who keep putting their voice acting in their social media platforms, saying they're voice actors, tell me something. What roles did you really play? What studio did you volunteer? Did you audition? And just because you have some connections with some voice actors, they're not really your friends. You just met them at a convention a long time ago or a week before. Alright? Stop saying you have friends or connections and you saying that you want to have a small booth around the convention. Okay, good for you. But at the same time, did you really, literally, legitly do some roles? So stop getting all this celebrity treatment and stop using that tactic to get more followers or subscribers or getting more channels just to say that, oh, I want to make as many channels as I want. Dude, or anybody that's watching this video, just do not do that. Okay? The reason for me, I may have maybe some multiple accounts in the future, but that's like one of them is just an extra account because I used to do acting, alright? And the second one was just my work email, right? That's going soon to be in the future that me and Kai are going to work on our channel together as a couple. So those are 3 channels I already have so far. So don't give me that crap that you're saying like, oh, I'm just doing it just to expand my lifestyle. I don't really care. I don't care if you're trying to like, you don't like your first channel because they're not getting subscribers. I don't care if you had second channel because you want your so-called girlfriend to be famous. I don't really care if you want to make a third account to promote your business. I don't really care. It's totally up to you. But if you really want to continue saying that you're a voice actor, again, if you want to continue using that motive of your social media platform, for instance, if you want to make it on Twitter, saying that, oh, I'm this and that voice actor, and then you add an description on your bio saying like you're all these things, it's going to backfire real quick. I'm just telling you right now. Alrighty guys, just to wrap this up one more time and to end this video right now, to all the voice actors that are struggling, don't give up, okay? You can continue protesting, but it's gonna like sadly backfire because once you work with SAG, it's gonna make everything more complicated as it is. So my advice, right, and those who are watching this video, right, you guys can try to sit down with SAG, talk to the president, talk to Fran, and talk to the studio, make some new contract, see if you get a finer or better contract, and see how it goes, alright? Because I'm not saying protesting is a bad thing, I'm not saying making more money is a bad thing, but you gotta be careful because heads up, it's gonna continue on and on, alright? Alrighty guys, so I want to tell all of you guys this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you guys really enjoy it, like I said, like, subscribe, and of course share this with your friends and family who love voice actors and show us much love, alright? Alright, this is your Hellfire Leader, Maggie Negan, the Walking Dead Fango 20 signing off. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Love you, honey. Peace out.